Well, here we're looking at the Dow on the 60-minute chart, and you can see clearly see a pretty strong wave coming down here. And then you see your counter move. I mean, we talked about this. We felt we'd start to see this kind of pull back up into this range, and then it try to kind of come back into maybe into the 16,700, 750 maybe. Keep in mind, let me just redraw this retracement lines here because that's more, it's more appropriate now to be looking at it from this regard. That really the 16,750 would be a pretty dramatic range, I think. I mean, it would be very, very close. Maybe you go up to 800, but I think as you start to head into that range, I think this really could lose some steam. That's if this can get this momentum going. Keep in mind, we really have lost a lot of momentum here. This is where it's got to generate over the next 2 days. It's got to really start to just you'll see the move get start and get moving because it's going to have to be dramatic. Now maybe we're seeing little signs of that as we look in the 15-minute. We see it hold the 100-day. You see it try to test this range but not break the prior low. So we got kind of a double bottom going here, testing the 50-day moving average here, and also some divergence here where so we're really starting to see some signs of it trying to pick its head back up, and you clearly see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the three wave should be the longest. It's very, very close, but this looks like a potential there 5. Then you see a correction, but I still think that you should see this try to redrive back up into that range again. So I think I'm bullish but cautious, and that's the way I would look at it. And also have to kind of prove to me that it's ready to do that. Also, I'd have very, very tight stops because I think this market's on the longer term, is bearish because when you look at it, on the daily, it gives a whole new picture of what you're looking at here. You really had a pretty good correction action. You see it trying to come back. It's coming back into the 100-day moving average, and that's really where it's starting to feel some heat. A lot of momentum to the downside here. We've been seeing divergence for a long, long time in this indicator. So, to me, I think we're seeing the first beginnings of this starting to get try to rally back, but eventually could fail. So I would be a little cautious here, and really it would really have to prove it to me because I think that we're getting very, very close to this move starting to stall.